my own breath trying to leave me before I used it up. Chapter 4. The Hill of Iron. The field outside the keep had been seeded with broken plows and men who would never need them again. We dragged the planks inward, bolted doors with rail spikes, nailed shutters until they were more nail than wood. Marsa took the Lament from me with both hands but did not open it. Her eyes said she wanted to. Her hands did not ask permission of her eyes. The host? Hobb asked, although the sound beneath his question said he could hear them already. Rising, I said. Led by someone I should have killed when I was a boy and didn't. There were smiths here, not the kind that make chairs. I knew machines in my muscles, the lean of a beam, the worth of a lever's pity. We took cart axles and made hurling arms, tied them with sinew soaked in brine and stubbornness. We brewed pitch with powdered quicklime that burned like resentment and bit like judgment. Children crushed glass and slipped it into little clay jars. Old women wound twine around nails until the nails wore the twine instead. My left wrist had taken the worst of the pit's bite. A blacksmith named Bren, who had a way of speaking to iron like a lover who won't be reasonable, built me a brace out of collarbones and tempered spring. Into it he anchored a crank and an auger bit we found in a chest of tools. When I turned the crank, the auger leaped like a dog at a throat. I strapped it down and felt whole where I had been split. Night came faster than it should. The two suns slid behind trees that shouldn't have been there. Torches sullied the air. The host gathered just out of bowshot, polite in its hatred. Skulls grinned as if they had misheard the joke and liked their version better. Marsa stood by the Lament on a pedestal of stacked grindstones. Hobb inked a circle around her with soot, salt, and a dust that had never had a name. If they touch it, they'll know us by our true names, he said. If you touch it at the right time, you might go home. Or you might take their king with you. Both ends are sharp. Their king is me with fewer regrets, I said. He said the word correctly. Then he can be hurt by you saying something else correctly, Hobb said. His teeth were small and very white, like the keys of a good instrument. From the wall I watched. The host arranged itself the way water arranges in a stream that believes it has reason. The double who wore my face raised his sword and spoke. The knight leaned to listen. Ansel, he said clearly. The Lament turned its head as if a trapdoor had opened in its dream. Dorith, he said, and the stones under my boots found a second life and thought about leaving. He waited for the third word for a breath too long. He wanted me to hear it. He wanted me to learn. He wanted me to live in that loss. Care, he said perfectly. Something inside the keep unlatched. Down in the silt below the pit, a door opened inward.